Here's what I want to know. I want to know why it seems like some people feel like they can just talk about the community like real lives don't exist in there. Like we don't care about our folks, our grandchildren, our grandparents, our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our brothers, all the kings and queens that come from these communities. You know what I'm saying? Because we bred real live, real people who got real feelings and who want to make it to the top and who don't want to see the community burn, who want to see the community progress. You see, we out here putting that real work in. We not doing it for the fame. Yeah, we out here trying to get a bag. It's always going to be about a bag. It's always going to be about Baymax. It's going to be Baymax until I die. So I tell you what, for all of those that don't want to see the community thrive, then fuck y'all then. Just stay the fuck out. And we going to do us and y'all do y'all. Peace and love, spread love, not hate. It's your boy, Chef Disaster, Place Prevention, over here on Socially Balanced TV. Let's get out here and get it. Community love. Let's go.
Damn, that's a fade beat. I go by the name of G5 like this. We getting rich off beat.
No matter what you do in life, whether doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big brother doing life. No matter what you do in life, doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big homie doing life.
When you left, your second was so young. On the set, I stay checking on your son. He banging, hate it, but I can't trip. Front hood Compton, at least cuz playing crib. Solid, strong, feel like you still with me. You can ask him, I still keep that still with me. Can't control him, we'll try to guide him. Provide him with game, keep it real when you ride him. The money, violence, thrills inside him. Sound familiar? Yeah, like familiar inside him. It's in his jeans to stay papered up. BG, real clean and tapered up. Got him on what his granny and his mother need. Bleed and ride for him just like your other seed. Never dumb, you know I got a head on you. And I got cuz on the dead homies.
No matter what you do in life, whether doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big brother doing life. No matter what you do in life, doing wrong or doing right, what you
Your son, he
make sure you do it right. My big homie doing life.
When you left, your second was so young. On the set, I stay checking on your son. He banging, hate it, but I can't trip. Front hood Compton, at least cuz playing crib. Solid, strong, feel like you still with me. You can ask him, I still keep that still with me. Can't control him, we'll try to guide him. Provide him with game, keep it real when you ride him. The money, violence, thrills inside him. Sound familiar? Yeah, like familiar inside him. It's in his jeans to stay papered up. BG, real clean and tapered up. Got him on what his granny and his mother need. Bleed and ride for him just like your other seed. Never dumb, you know I got a head on you. And I got cuz on the dead homies.
No matter what you do in life, whether doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big brother doing life. No matter what you do in life, doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big homie doing life.
Told the big homie I had him. Love him but barely know him. I could only imagine. Probably 21 on him. Whoop on him in Madden. Then roll up a fat one and show him what's happening. Teaching tactics to get it on his own too. Few tricks of the trade you turned the nigga on to. My behind him in the club, he be on too. My word, one thing you can hold on to. Love you, bro. Just like D say, me and Catman smoke big kush on your C day. He fit right in with the click on some G shit on daddy. That's who they finna find me with. Golden gloves, certified mitt hands on the land. Knock out like hitmans, big bands. Young nigga got a head on him. And I got cuz on the dead homies.
No matter what you do in life, whether doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big brother doing life. No matter what you do in life, doing wrong or doing right, make sure you do it right. My big homie doing life.
Word.
shout out to the Cuz SPI for him spreading the love and coming through to chop it up with us over here on Socially Balanced TV with your boy Chef Disaster. Peace and love to everybody in the chat. And we over here talking about community love today. You know what I'm saying? And what we're going to do is going to ask the Loke because he has a very good perspective being with his background and everything like that. So I figured let's ask the Loke. Let's see what he got to say about community love because some of these people are running around here talking about let's let the community burn. I mean, can you believe that? I mean, you got your own kind saying, let's let the community burn. And I've heard it plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not with that. I'm not for that at all. You know what I mean? So today we chopping up community love and how important it is to be a part. How important it is to give back to the community you come from and to be a part of it. Whether you're going to youth league football games, sports leagues events, cheerleading events, supporting the young youth who out there with their lemonade stands and all of that. Get out there and support this community because that right there, it instills confidence when you support each other. And we know, we know that we need a lot of support and a lot of confidence in our community because they like to tear us down, you know what I'm saying? Peace and love to everybody who came through and hit that like button for your boy. This is a special edition of Socially Balanced TV. We got the Loke SBI. Y'all go check out his music. Illiterate is his new album that he just dropped. It's a dope album. It's got some videos with it. He also got Baymax clothing, good quality clothing. He's definitely somebody that's prominent in his community. And I'm sure if you went to his community, he'll get a lot of love in his community when you ask about the Loke. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing. We asking the Loke today over here on Socially Balanced TV. How important is the community to him, his community to him? So let's give the shout outs. My favorite part of the show. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to y'all. Spread love, not hate. Thanks for showing up. Word. It's gonna be a great show. It might not be as long as it usually is, but excuse me. We're gonna touch on a very important topic. At least I like to think it is. So, excuse me. Let me clear my throat real quick. Word. So, yeah, peace and love to y'all. Alright, so let me start at the top. We got DJ Phil, Mozzie Phil. Peace and love to you, brother. I see you out there being great. Forever Purple, my girl is in the house. Word. I see you out here being great. We got Lockhart Perspective. She says good evening. Black Culture News, salute to Baymax. Queen My Eye Girl TV is in the building. What's up, my sister? My queen, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Word, the community appreciates you. Word. Lockhart says Jordan Down. Yes, that was Jordan Down. It's a project in California that maybe we can ask the Loke if he want to share, if he knows anything about, Jordan Down. And what condition is it in now? Word. Queen My Eye, spread that love, not that hate. Sky's the limit is in the building. I see you, Queen. Thank you for stopping through. Got a lot of love in the building today. I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot to me for y'all to come in and chop it up with your boy and listen to my content and, give back to your community because YouTube is a community too. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time when I hear all this rhetoric, I don't really hear too much of it in my own community where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Long Island, New York, and we got some pretty rough neighborhoods on Long Island too as well. But I don't really hear that type of stuff in my neighborhood. I see it. I see the things that poverty is doing to the community, but I don't see the people down in the community as much as I see it here on YouTube. I go to chat sometimes and people will be saying, "Oh, let's let the community burn right along with the people in it." You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not with that. So that's why I want to talk about this today and chop it up with you. And I brought some great content like I always try to do. And we're gonna get SBI to call in and chop it up with us, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna open the phone lines up for you guys to call in and give your perspective on community love. My perspective on community love is I want to see the community grow, right? Because everybody has to have a good starting point to get to where they're going. I mean, the better you make that for the people that come behind you, the better your community is, because in return, people give back. I've heard stories where sports players brought their whole, old high school, new gym equipment, and stuff like that. And I know when I was playing football, we didn't have a lot of the top quality equipment to, get out there and play football. It didn't mean we didn't get out there and give it our all because we had crappy uniforms and bad equipment. It just means that we had to work that much harder to be seen. You know what I mean? When it came to, having scouts come to our games and stuff like that, we had to really bring our talent to the field and leave it all out there. You know what I mean? So peace and love to everybody who's all about that community love. Again, check out SPI. His music is dope. I follow his music. I follow his movement. His movement is Baymax. You'll hear me saying it. You'll hear me wearing his clothes. It's because it's something that makes sense to me. You should be about your money at all costs. You know what I'm saying? And for that to come in fruition, you got to stay focused on your goals. You know what I mean? You can't let someone or something sidetrack you. So definitely be about your money at all costs. He's a big preacher at that. And salute to him. Salute to the cuz, neighborhood. You know what I mean? Word. He's been a big influence to me as far as my YouTube thing going, and just listening to his perspective has been good for me too. You know what I mean? So we'll probably be getting a call in soon from the brother. Definitely a dope brother. I appreciate you saying I'm looking good. Sky's the limit. I appreciate that. No doubt. Word. I appreciate that for real. So I'm about to open up the phone lines if y'all want to talk about community love, you know what I mean? And we can get it in. And we can talk about it. So yeah. I appreciate you though. I myself am a big advocate of promoting the youth through sports activities, like, helping them out during practice if they can't get to practice, helping them get to practice, or just being there for support. That's a big way to start with the youth, to show them that you care about them, because the youth are the community. So when people say, I don't care about the community, what you're saying is you don't care about the kids, To me, that's what you're saying. That's what I take from it. So to hear people spit that type of rhetoric is just crazy to me. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get why people do it. Word up. Yeah, let's get it. Yo, what up, Timmy Conjo? I appreciate you for showing up. Make sure you smash that like button. Word up. Clifford Starks is in the building. I see you, my brother. I see you. So yeah, let's support community love. Let's support community love on YouTube and in your community. Support the businesses in your community. There's a lot of ways you can support the businesses in your community. And the easiest way to support a business in your community is not to litter around it, not to tear it up. Make outsiders feel comfortable about coming into the situation, bringing business into your community. Because when you draw business into your community, that in return opens up opportunities. And I know that because I see that a lot, right? New York is a big tourist attraction. So the grander they make New York, all the big city lights and stuff like that, the more tourists want to come in. The more tourists come in, the more we have to accommodate to these tourists coming into the city. So that creates opportunities. They want to eat American food. They want to buy American clothing. Normally around around that area, you'll see all these type of businesses catering towards that crowd. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's the same effect in your community. No matter how big or small your community is, you can play a big part of your community doing some of the smallest things. Joining tutor programs. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like to eat at places that in my community. You know what I mean? I definitely do that. Word up. Word. Kenny Conzo says, evening greetings, Chef D, and everyone driving and listening. You drive safe out there, my brother. Word. Yeah, thank you, Sky's the Limit, for telling everybody to hit that like button. Hey, what's going on, Topaz? Topaz presents Nubian Nuisances. She definitely had a great show. Her first show that I was at, for that matter, was definitely a great positive show. And I don't mind being a part of Topaz's YouTube community. You know what I mean? She definitely speaks positivity. And when you speak positivity into existence, it seems to work out for you. You know what I mean? It seems to put great energy in the universe for everybody to feed off of. You know? So word, any questions you'll have about community love and how important it is to your community, for you to give back to your community, no matter what, put them in the chat, I'll read them, and we'll let everybody hear it. But right now, I'm just talking and giving my perspective on community love, and I appreciate y'all showing up to Socially Balanced TV and smashing that like button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you smash that like button for me. Word, peace and love, spread love, not hate. So another thing that's not good for the community is for people to be downing the next man's progress, no matter what it is. If he out there doing something, getting a bag, trying to support his family, trying to support his inner circle, you let that man be if he not bothering you, right? Because the last thing you want to do is disrupt his progress, and he got to go to jail. Now he's leaving behind some hungry boys that's out there ready to get it, and in return, you could be their first victim. You know what I'm saying? These are the causes and effect of not promoting the community. You know? I mean, everybody in the community ain't going to be perfect. I don't believe that anybody's perfect. But I do believe that if given a chance, like, here's the thing. If given a chance, anybody can be successful. If you give them the proper opportunities and respect them as a human being, as a man and a woman, they're more likely to be successful, right? But if you stick them in poverty-stricken areas and communities, and then you add the added pressure of still having to survive out here, that's a recipe for disaster. And I'm your boy, Chef Disaster Plate Prevention. And that's what we do over here on Socially Balanced TV. We try to prevent disasters from happening. And all this talking, how black people was hating black people, is really going to be a disaster if we keep letting it go on as long as it's going on. Because right now, it's just people on here talking their mind and getting out how they feel. But the problem is, there's young kids that are table high. Remember, I always talk about the table high situation, how we were all once table high, looking at the adults that we looked up to and watching them doing what they used to do, and then we emulate that. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be careful what we do, because there's always gonna be someone watching us ready to imitate what we're doing, say what we're saying, move how we moving. You know? So peace and love to community love. Let's get the hearts in the chat for community love. Word. Alright, let me read some of the comments. How y'all saying what's up to each other. Word. Trish is in the building. I see you. Definitely spread that love. The original Mellow, what's going on? Word. I see you. Oh, you with that? I'm glad. Mahogany Roots, MJ, I see you, baby girl. I appreciate you. Thanks for showing up to Socially Balanced TV. I always appreciate your love. Queen, my eye girl, alright, the hearts. I'm loving the hearts. You follow up. It wouldn't be right if the chef didn't put his hearts and put that blue love in the chat for my boy, for the low. How many of y'all have ever listened to any of Spider Loke's music, or do you have any questions that you want to ask? This is the time to ask him. You know, in the chat, you put your comment in the chat. When he calls in, I'll read the comment and I'll ask him the question. You know what I'm saying? Try to be respectful with your questions, and hopefully one of your questions will be the ones that get picked, that get to be read. And make sure it makes sense. Make sure that it's important to your community. You know what I mean? Phone lines is open for you to call in as well. You know what I'm saying? So feel free to call in and give your perspective on community life. Word up. Real talk. But it's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all, man. I mean, this is my community right here. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, I like to show my community love. So I'm going to have a soap given away. I don't know if a lot of y'all don't know, I sell handmade soaps, which I make myself. And I'm going to be doing a Q&A maybe sometime this week, the end of this week, or maybe the beginning of next week. I'm going to be doing a soap giveaway where I'm going to be asking some questions, and those who answer the questions will get a bar of soap. But you can also purchase the product at Socially Balanced Soaps at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Spread love, not hate. Word up. Word. Alright. Let's say what's up to everybody. Hey, what's going on, Simply Sweetheart? I see you in the building. Appreciate you. Word up. You cook? You know Trish, you know I cook. You know I get it in. I sure enough do. Your boy through. I've been cooking for over 15 years, easy. I've been doing this chef career for over 15 years. You know what I'm saying? It's a career that I love. It's a career that I definitely give back to my community, because I can't tell you how many times I've did events for people, no charge, cooking for them for their birthday party, things that cost a lot of money that I just did for the love, you know what I'm saying? And in return, when I did a good job for these situations, they got me other gigs from word of mouth. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you do things with a good heart, with the right intention in mind, it comes back to you double. Because I don't know how many times that happens for me. You know what I mean? That's why community love is so important. You gotta give back. You gotta give back. For real, for real. So, yeah, definitely let's spread the love and not the hate, you know what I mean? For real, for real. Word. Definitely feeling the energy. Put that down, say what's up to the chat. Let me read what y'all saying about community love. I know y'all got something to say about community love. How many people are going through it right now? How many people see people talking bad about their communities right now? Sis Trish said, "You promised me food." Yeah, I promised you food. You never came through. Never came through for the food. You I guess you was busy. You know what I'm saying? So you missed out on that one. But I don't mind cooking. So anytime you got a free hand, holla at your boy, and we can set something up, and I'll make you, one of those dishes that you would like to try. You know what I'm saying? Word. So I'll cook for you too. Yeah, Queen Mahat, you know I'm gonna cook for you. Hey, what's going on, Ashley Camille? Appreciate you. I see you. I appreciate you. Thanks for showing up to Socially Balanced TV. See you out there. Yo, Queen Maya, what you want me to cook for you? What you want to eat? I got you. Word. Queen Maya says, I work for my community 24/7. Hey, yo, what's going on, Marquita? I see you. Appreciate you stopping through. Word up. I know you out there working for your community, saving them lives. I see you out there, you know. I see you. For real, for real. I know you about your money at all costs. My homegirl Queen, my ITV. Yeah, that was a great live you did. Yeah, I'm okay, Marquita. I'm giving this community love. You know what I'm saying? Socially Balanced TV presents community love. We just chopping it up and we bringing a dope perspective to the table. The session's been called Ask the Lope, so I'm gonna get the perspective of someone who started in his community and has progressed in his career throughout the years, and we're gonna get some of that knowledge. We're gonna ask him a couple of questions, and we're gonna see his perspective. But right now, we're chopping it up with each other like we always do. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to put all your input on community love because it's important. Because I know y'all see it. If I'm seeing it, I know you're seeing that hate out there. I've been in a couple of people's lives where the hate was just crazy for each other. It wasn't like it was towards a cause or to better a situation. It was literally towards each other. Some crazy shit. You know what I mean? And I ain't for that. So I want to do my part to help diffuse that situation as much as I can. I'm not saying everybody can be spared from the hate out here, but those that can, let's do it. Let's be a voice. You know what I mean? Let's be a part of the solution and not the problem. Word up. But I appreciate you coming through. I definitely be digging your shows. If they in blue, you know they for you. My homegirl Trish can say. Says Trish is in the building. Make sure you smash it. Make sure you smash it. You heard? I had a wonderful week myself. You know what I mean? So I've been like I've been working on my energy myself, right? Because sometimes certain things happen, and I'm not even gonna get into that with y'all right now. But it's like energy drain. You know what I mean? So I have to. Most of the times I read a book, or maybe maybe a paragraph out of the book, not a whole book, and it helps freeze my mind from the pollution and the toxic thoughts that like to fester in your brain when you're trying to find peace, when you're trying to find peace and sanity in a world that's so crazy out here. You know what I mean? So I have to find that divide. I definitely do. Most certainly do. But I appreciate y'all coming through though and smashing that like button. Word up. It means a lot to me. Let me see what anybody got to say. I know y'all got something to say about community love. Let's hear it. Alright. Trish said she works for her community 24/7. Yeah, I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? My queen, I'm doing real good though. Well, you're saying what's up to each other. That's what's up. Yes, sir. You already know what it is. So, again, I'm going back into what I was talking about originally, community love. So coming from where I come from, right? I come from a more challenging situation. I wouldn't say it's the worst. I would say there was opportunities, but it wasn't many, right? So you had to go outside your comfortability. You had to figure out ways, even though there were roadblocks, to reach beyond that and find progress. And sometimes you gotta go inside yourself. You gotta find success within yourself, right? You gotta say you're not gonna let nothing stop me from being great. And that's how you thrive in a community that wants you to fail. You stay focused no matter what. You stay focused. You're always gonna find a diamond amongst the rough, because there's always somebody who wants to make it, who's hungry and willing to do whatever it takes to support themselves or support their family or support their dreams. These are the folks that I've came across in my communities. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I most certainly will. Oh, all right. Hold on one second. I don't. Maybe that's the problem. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can fix that. I was wondering what was going on. All right. I'm gonna try to fix that number. Um, I'm gonna try to fix that real quick. But in the meanwhile, let's get to the business of it. Let's get to the business of it, about being about your money at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, Alley Girl TV? I see you. Peace and love. So Queen Maya says she called in. So that must be something wrong with my phone, my thing. But we're gonna get that right though. It ain't nothing but a thing. Maybe I don't got it turned on. We go turn it on. I should have checked that before I started up with the show, right? That would have been better. That's all. Yeah, but I've been doing my thing. I'm updating. I'm updating the app right now. We said I needed to update it, so maybe that could be the problem. But it's updating right now, and we're gonna get this thing shaking. Well, how you doing, Internet B? Yeah, I know what happens. It always happens. It always happens when you got something good going, no Queen my eye. But I appreciate your input, because without you saying that, I wouldn't have known. I thought I had it set up the proper way, but I'm guessing not. Let me see what it is. I appreciate you though. Working on it right now. Annette B is in the building. What's up, Joe? Joe W. Salute. Wow. All right, Jill, just give me a minute while I'm getting this thing set up. Give your boy a minute. Alright. So see what you say. Word. But I got it linked up now. Seeing if it seems like it's set up, so. Alright. So just bear with me real quick while I get this right. My bad on this one. The boy Chef Disaster did this one tonight. Word. Alright, yo, Queen Maya, if you can try to call in again and let me know if it's working. I think I'll set it up this time. So, we shall see. Let me know if it's working. Alright. I'm working on it though, y'all. You know, I don't like to waste nobody's time. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Word. Boy screwed it up on that, man. Word. Is it working? Did you try to call it for me, Queen Maya? Let me see if it's working. If not, I'm gonna just put in a new number. I don't know why it's not working. Word. Did it work? Try to call that number right there. Let me know if it works. Because I don't know why the other number not working right now. It's been working, and now it's just not working. So call that number right there, and let me know if that's working. But a whole nother phone for this to be properly working, and it's not working. So yep, call that number, Queen My Eye Girl TV, and let's go. Let's talk about community love. All right. What's going on, Handwork? What's going on? Talking about that community love right now. We're having some technical difficulties. Let's try to throw a wrench in our game, but we're not going to let it. We're going to keep it pushing. I put the new number in the chat. All my mods put the number up right now, and y'all can call in and say what's up. You know what I mean? And let's talk about this community love. The number's in the chat. Let's go. Let's do it. Phone lines is open. Let's talk about it. They can't stop us from being great out here. They can't stop us from spreading the love in our community. Let's do it. Alright. I'm gonna need somebody to call in and let me know if it's working. You probably missed out on the lope because my phone situation wasn't right, and I apologize to y'all for that. I definitely gotta apologize to the lope. I should have had this together before, I spun off, but it's all good because we still gonna be great. We still gonna get this community love out there. Phone lines in the chat. Let's go. Call in. Word. I'm gonna take a brief intermission, maybe. Shit. Phone lines is open. Alright. Now that we got that out the way, let's get into it. So, yeah, community love. Back to it. It's important because I've seen it have an effect on people, and not in the best kind of way. It's been to where like it's hate on top of hate because you have people that are not doing so good, right? And then you got people that are just doing a little bit better than them, but they're looking down on the people because they're doing a little bit better than them. Maybe they got a steady job and getting, the amount of hours they need to support their family. So that don't make them better, right? That makes me, when I see things like that I can do something about that, I try to do it. Me, I try to hire people in my circle, in my community, and give them opportunities when jobs are needed for them to better themselves and their situation. Right? The community effort takes a lot of people as a whole. You know what I mean? So if everybody does their part, it's better for the grander scheme of things. You know what I mean? put the number in the chat. You want to call in and chop it up with me about community love? Let's go. So at the end of the day, when you do your part, no matter how small or meager it is, it's gonna have an effect, maybe on you or another person. So get out there and do your thing. You know what I mean? Get out there and make it work for you. Word. Yes, sir. Did you try to call in, Queen Ma'at? I want to know if that number's working. Just call in for me. Yeah? I appreciate you. So we can get this thing together over here, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, Lady Live? Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you. I see you out there being great and doing your thing. Word up. Fantastic Thrill is in the building. I see you. I see you out here, Queen. I definitely see you. Alright. Good to see you though. Alright. Peace and love to you. How you doing?
Peace and light. My brother was good.
I'm maintaining, doing my thing. I appreciate you calling in.
I can dig it. Spread that love, not hate. You heard.
Spread that love, not that hate. Word. So I hear you calling in on the community love. How important do you think it is for people to give back to their communities?
My brother, in terms of the black community, it's 110% important. Because, see, we don't even practice, cooperative economics or group economics.
Right.
Why? Because we don't have unity as a people. And so, I guess before we can really talk about economics or community love, we need unity first as a people.
Word. You're always talking about community love. I like your energy towards the effort to bring love to the community. Why do you feel so motivated to do so?
You say I'm always talking about community love?
Yeah, I said you push a narrative of community love. I said, what's your motivation to do so since you go so hard?
Oh, because I know we need unity, my brother. It's because I know, see, what black folks don't understand, you dig, is the white man is always successful against us because we don't have unity.
Right.
Unity is the reason, or our lack of unity is the reason our family structures, our nuclear family is falling apart. We don't have an economy that's black. We control, own, and operate. We don't have, let's say, culture. The culture, very little bit of it that we do have is dying out because we lack unity. And one of the things we learned late about the civil rights integration was black folks gave up on each other. They wanted to be part of the white bus line, be on the white bus, be on the front of the white bus, be in the white theaters, the white grocery store, the white this, the white that, the white baseball teams. So the Negro Leagues died. Everything that was black died out because we lost our love and respect for each other.
Right.
And ever since, we've been on this tip of, bootlicking, shucking and jiving, but, I guess the importance is we need to get back to that community love, the community trust, the community unity. Because without unity, there is no community love, there is no community economy, there is no community business for the black man and woman, there is no black family structure.
Right. That's a great point. Very good point. Anything else you want to add to that before I ask you another question?
No, that's pretty much it.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So what's your take on it, my brother?
My take on community love, and I'm saying that because like here on YouTube, people in these communities, because that's what they are, they're communities of people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And sectors and stuff like that. I see people hating on each other. Like when a person has a good idea, no, for real. When a person has a good idea, people don't be like, "Oh, good idea. You're doing great work. Keep pushing. Keep doing your thing." They'll say something negative before they say something positive about the person, about that person's movement. And I see. So my take on community love is like just supporting the things that you're involved in. So if your community is a poverty-stricken community, support it. Go to those stores, right? Shop at those stores that's in your neighborhood, no matter what. And bring and attract the money back to your neighborhood by keeping your community clean, not loitering and not doing things that brings down the property value. You know what I'm saying? And make sure, and in terms of kids, make sure you're putting a product out there that's gonna, in return, give back to the community. Whether they're gonna go to school to be a doctor, salute to you being a nurse, salute to your plot in life. But whether they're doing that or going to school to be engineers, football players, baseball players, just the opportunities are endless when you support your community. And I think it's important. Like people they do their thing, they get out the community and they be successful, but they forget where they came from. They forget to go back and show that community some love, because that's where they came from. That's where they got their foundation from. That's where they got their understanding of life from. Because we can all read up, on information and figure out where it is we come from, where we trying to go, and what we doing. But nobody can't go through what you go through in life. You go through that on your own. You walk with your own 2 feet, and you leave your own footprints in the sand. You know what I'm saying? So
I can dig it.
Word. You should always go back to where you start from and give back, no matter what. A lot like I said, a lot of the people that are successful go back to their schools and buy school equipment. I know people that ain't even successful from like a sports or a business. They're just successful from working hard, and they give back to the community. They go to these soup kitchens. They do community service. They tutor during their free time. You know what I'm saying? They do their part. They uplift. You don't hear them talking about, I don't give a fuck about the community, and let the people inside of the community burn down right along with it. That shit is crazy.
Right. It all comes down to what Negroes value.
Right. What?
And that's black people. Not you and I, or your chat room, but collectively, black folks value all the effery and nothing positive. Until I guess black people reprioritize their values on a collective level, pretty much game over.
Right. Yo, which number did you call?
Let's see. I called the one. Let me see, Ben. I think it's the one. Let me see.
The 352.
The 3. I don't see it on there anymore. But hold on one sec. It was that 63176 number.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so I was more or less saying like let's not be a part of that. Let's not be a part of the
Mhm.
rhetoric that's going around. Even when you was going through what you was going through, I ain't like to see that shit, and you know I didn't. Like, cause I see you doing your thing out here. You ain't stepping on nobody's toes. You doing your thing organically, and you trying to get to where you going. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I can respect that.
Thank you, my brother. You know what? I'm digging that cap you wearing.
I appreciate it. It's that Baymax. It's that Baymax. You know, the low closing line.
Mm.
It's be about your money at all costs. It's definitely some dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's definitely some dope quality clothing. You might want to check some out. He do women clothes too, so you might want to check that out.
It definitely goes to that picture to the left, the Baymax picture,
Right.
the blue and black on it.
Yeah, it's definitely shit hard though. Shit hard for real.
Mhm.
Word up.
Looking fresh, my brother. I can dig it.
I try. You know, I try. I appreciate you calling in. You know what I'm saying? I probably messed up the stream because I didn't have the number uploaded. So he probably called in because I told him to call and he said he would call, but the number was blocked. I guess I don't know what was going on with it, but got the situation fixed right. But you definitely is someone I definitely value your perspective on community love as well. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you calling in. I definitely do. You know,
Let me ask you one more question.
you can ask me as many questions as you want.
What's that you sipping on?
Just right now is Patron. That's mostly what I be sipping on.
Is it Patron?
Yeah, Patron Silver.
Mm.
Just a little.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, just a
You dig
little.
it.
Just a little something, something. You know what I mean? Lady La says she never forgets where she come from. Queen Ma, Lady La in the chat. She's another mod. She said she never forgets where she comes from. What do you say to that?
Who said it again? It was a little hard to hear you.
Lady La 2.0. She said she never forgets where she came from.
Oh, that's what's real. That's real.
Word. It's important not to forget where you came from because you never know when you have to go back, right? A lot of these people that make it, some of them can't even go back to their community because they distance themselves from the community for so long that ain't no love for them there no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Word.
And the way I see it, part of a strong moral foundation is to remember where you came from.
Right. So how
Part of having standards.
So you've heard you I know you heard about reparations and stuff like that. How important is something like community love to us getting reparations? How important do you think that is?
Well, comes back to unity, my brother. We've got $1.2 trillion of buying power as a people. What's missing is unity. So we could actually turn this mess around without reparations from America. All we need is unity to pull this power. On a community level, there's $1.2 trillion of spending power. Sure, we can buy up property, land, resources, whatever, tangible assets.
Right.
And build black, but we lack unity more than we lack financial capital. We just choose to be complacent consumers with our money as opposed to builders doing for self. But, I don't know. I guess that whole reparations question is a question, I don't know what to tell y'all because we're not a supporter of reparations.
Right. I think
because we were going to get it.
Right. I think it's important to it because I think a lot of the problem is like the people that are in charge of divvying out the money probably don't feel because of some, not all of our actions, but a lot of the actions of some people um doesn't warrant it. Like the way we treat each other, for instance, and stuff like that. We have to start looking at each other as kings and queens when it's deserved, when it's earned. You know, men have to start being men and stop worrying about what these women are out here doing and crying about what they wearing and stuff like that. They just have, it's a behavior that I don't promote. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna tell a young man something about a woman, I'm gonna tell that young man. I'm gonna say to him, I'm gonna say, yo, look, you got to get out there and get your bag and do your thing so that you can have a young lady that you're able to take care of and a family that you're able to provide for, because that's not a privilege. I mean, that's not a given. That's a privilege to raise a family, to have a woman that loves you and stand by your side no matter what. Everybody don't deserve that. So I'm out here bigging up that for the men, and I'm leading by example. Like, I'm not gonna be out here being a janky character, doing shady business and stuff like that. Nah, I'm out here doing the right thing and leading by example, no matter what it is. And that's why I decided to become a chef in my life, to show the people in my community, of the impoverished, stricken community that I come from, that you can be something if you put your mind to it. And my situation ain't big. It's just a chef, and I work hard. But they see me now, and they're like, yo, he did his thing. When I can do nice things for myself or for other people that's in my circle. So I definitely do my part as far as spreading community love and leading by example out here. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't do that. A lot of men aren't doing that. They more worried about how many kids this woman is having, who taking care of it, child support, this, that, and the third. It's just not. It's not the behavior or the mannerism of men.
Yeah, that's right.
Word up.
You know, like they say, idle time is the devil's time. Too many black folks don't got a trade, don't want to trade, you know, ain't working, ain't doing nothing constructive with their time. So what happens is they get caught up, you know, hanging with the wrong people and whatever. And then you know what happens there. So we just need to be, you know, chase our goals. Never give up on your goals, your true, let's see, dreams that you want to achieve in life. Jeff said, chase your dreams to the end.
Right.
By any means necessary.
Absolutely.
You know, and always like strive higher, maybe achieve those minimum goals as a stepping stone and then work your way up to that higher level.
Exactly. Definitely.
Because the more you learn, the more purpose your life has. When you stop learning, then your life is kind of bland, with no purpose and no meaning. At least that's the way I see it.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with you on that
I'll
one.
tell you what, you did. I sure would like to try some of your food one day.
Yeah, I want you to. I'm waiting for you. The offer is still open. You know what I'm saying? I told you. Whenever you in New York, let me know, and your boy will chef it up for you. I would love to. What you want me to cook for you?
It's my swing through there, you heard. So, yeah. So that's up to you. Well, what you cook for me?
What you eat, what you can't eat. I need to know those type of things.
Well, I like pastas. I like here and there. Like, well, that's pasta, mac and cheese is still pasta. So like, it's hard to say really right now. But I'm a vegan, so I do like pastas. I do like pizza. I do like pastries, sweet things, burgers, veggie burgers, things like that. You know, the normal things. good lasagna.
Word. That's what's up. So
Mm-hmm.
I make a banging all white lasagna with chicken. It's off the chain. So lady
I'll
lot,
tell you a little secret
that
though.
go ahead. Let me hear what you guys say.
So I ain't much of a drinker, but the other night I did try pomegranate vodka martini, and it was pretty good, pretty bomb. You did?
Yeah, I seen that. I seen you.
Oh yeah, you saw that on IG.
I saw that. I definitely seen you went in on that little drink, that little martini. What was it made out of again? It was made out of something. It was like an exotic fruit or something, right?
The drink,
Yeah. What was the drink made with?
pomegranate
Yeah.
martini with vodka.
Right. Yep, I definitely saw that. Lady Live says, I'm never too old to learn something new. I do believe that you can teach an old dog new tricks. You sure can. You sure can, especially if you can show that old dog what he can have if he work hard. You know what I'm saying? Say the best way to get somebody to follow suit is to show them. That's why I always use the lead by example method and tactics. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
It takes an open mind and a lot of patience to reach
Yes, it does.
people that, kind of hard or slow learners.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with it. Never give up on people, though. You did.
Right. Never give up. Never give up on the
So
ones
tell me
that.
this.
Go ahead.
How's the weather out there?
For the past 2 days, it's been warm. I think it was in like the high 60s, like 63 to 69. But prior to that, it was freezing between my eye. It was so cold. I brought out a second blanket. You know what I mean? Had to bring out the second blanket and get up under there. Keep my socks on, cause I don't like to keep my socks on when I sleep. But it was so cold. Yeah, I had to put my socks on. Word.
I could see cuddling with you. You never know.
Yeah. You said what now?
I said I can see cuddling with you.
Oh, okay. I ain't against
Because
it.
your personality is very inviting.
I'm not against it.
Say what?
I said I'm not against it.
So I'm sure you're not single.
Oh no, I'm single.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm definitely single.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's why I do the Surviving Love series. It's my real life. It's my real life testimony. My real statements. The real things that I'm going through at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For real, for real.
Yep, that's what's up.
Well,
I can dig it, my brother.
so how's the weather where you at?
Here and there, chilly, cold, a little bit of rain here and there.
Oh, okay.
Yep, humid here and there still.
Word. That's what's up. Definitely.
Yeah.
That sound like some stay at home weather right there. Eat some soup and all of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Word.
So tell me this. I know I got a lot of questions,
Now you can ask all the questions you want.
but you got kids or no?
I got two daughters. You know what I'm saying? I got two daughters.
Oh, really? I
Yep.
never knew that.
Yeah, I got two daughters. They're 17 and 11. You know what I mean? By the same mother.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. I treat them like queens, and I make sure that they respect themselves. You know what I mean? And never look for it out of anybody else. You know, I showed them a different kind of love. I showed them the love that they need to know that needs to come from a man, and I did that again by leading by example, by the way I treated their mother. You know what I'm saying? The way they saw me treat their mother. and is how they should expect the same kind of treatment from the person in their life. You know, and I continue to be in communication with them. You know, and I want to make sure that they become productive citizens and be a part of a flourishing community themselves. You know, I mean that's what we do it for. That's why I say it's so important. It's so important to promote progress in your communities.
Yeah. That cup right there makes the drink look so much better.
Yeah, I know. Lady Lie always big up my cup when she comes through. She know I appreciate her. But yeah, I like it myself too. It definitely got a nice touch to it. I mean, with me being a servant of love, you know, it's got the little hand. Everything I touch turn to love, and it's got some hearts within the design. So it's perfectly crafted for the situation, you know. Word up.
Yeah. Well, my good brother, it was great speaking with you. You heard.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling in.
Alrighty.
Word. You
Spread love, not hate.
Definitely spread that love, not that hate. And anytime you want to talk with me, you know my phone line is always open. Holler at me and we can type it up. No matter what the situation is, I'm here for you. I like to thank you for all your support. And what I want you to do right now is plug in your channel, let people know how they can reach you on all platforms and how they can support your movement, because your movement is important. Now, for real, your movement is important to the community, Queen My Hot Girl TV.
Yeah.
So plug yourself
my channel
in.
just might be too harsh for your crowd.
It don't matter. You don't get them all. If you get one, that's a win. That's a W. So plug yourself in. I mean, I got a variety of your crowd. Plug yourself in. Let it be known. Let it be known.
All right, my brother. Well, I'm gonna get off here, but peace, love, and light, my good brother.
No doubt.
Enjoyed speaking with you.
Appreciate you.
All right. Bye.
That was Queen My Hot Girl TV. She got a dope channel. She's a pro-black person. Through her timid travels, she's learned a lot. So she's willing to give a lot as far as teachings and education and knowledge. Open up your mind and allow yourself to grow. You know what I mean? With knowledge. Don't cut yourself off from the knowledge because of ridiculous rhetoric. You know what I mean? Give things a chance until it shows you different. You know? The phone lines are still open. Let me put the phone number back in the chat for anybody else who wants to call in. Thank you so much, Queen My Hot Girl TV. Put that phone number back in. I had to get it right. I messed up the interview for y'all. I'm sorry about that. You know, hopefully we'll get them to come back through and we can ask the Lope what we want to ask them about the community. Right. Oh, I got more likes than you did. I appreciate all the likes I could get, Queen My Hot Girl TV. Alright. How many I got? The phone number's in the chat, so if you want to call in and talk about community love, let's go. Phone lines is open. Lady Lot does a lot of community work too. Now that we're talking about it, she's actually a coach for a football team, y'all. I actually seen her out there coaching, bringing water, being a good cheerleader, like screaming on, cheering them on at the games, she was even traveling, and y'all know that takes a lot. That right there is another way to give back to your community. And she was, these were, it looked like grown men, right? But everybody needs support, and I saluted her for that. I think I caught like almost everything she did as far as, the football thing. Definitely was a dope thing she was doing. So shout out to Lady Lie 2.0 for doing her part in her community and out there supporting that football team. Peace and love to you for spreading that love and not that hate. Word. That's why I rock with you. You normally are doing good, positive stuff. Yeah. Word. Phone lines is open for you. I put the phone number in the chat. Big up to Lady Lie. Yeah, Lady Lie was out there doing that football thing. She was out there being the football coach. Word up. She was Alright. Got another call. Peace and love. Peace and love, spread love, not hate. How you doing? State your name and where you calling from. Oh, all right. We got the Loke, y'all. Definitely got the Loke on the line, and we gonna start to ask the Loke. Yo, appreciate you, my brother.
Likewise.
Word. Everybody put a heart in the chat for the Loke. He showed up. Respectable person that he is. That's I told you. That's why I rock with him, y'all. Word. A stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? No matter how busy he is, he still made time to give back to my community over here and show us some love. How you doing, man? How your day was, bro?
Oh man, it was Gucci, man. I'm blessed, man. It was quite productive.
Word.
Just finished a little business dinner. I'll take you in.
All right. How you like the setup we got for you over here? You feel welcome? Do the Loke feel welcome?
Most definitely, man. You know your energy always be a Google with me, so I feel welcome when you invited me. I already felt welcome.
Yo, put a big piece of love in the chat for the Loke. You don't even know how I feel right now. I can't even express it over this phone line because I'm a big fan of this King's music, his movement. Everything that he does is in some way, shape, or form. It makes sense, no matter whether it's his talking points or his music. He does it in a way that it's not wasted energy. And I'm glad that he came through with Social Balance TV. Or put them hearts in the chat, man. I'm excited. I'm over excited right now. Word up. Baymac is in the building all day. What's up, Third Degree? So yeah, definitely. Can y'all hear the Loke? Cause we about to ask the Loke the important community love questions. Put a heart in the chat if you can hear the Loke. SPI.
Can they hear me?
I'm about to see right now, Loke.
Do your thing. Don't pressure. Do your thing.
Alright. Word. Alright, so they put the hearts in the chat. They say they can hear you. That's what's up. Queen, my art girl, was on before you got on. She definitely held it down. She's a positive queen. She get out there and she put that work in as well as far as pushing.
What's her name? What's her name?
Queen, my art girl TV. She in the chat. She got a blue wrench. I was gonna put you in blue. You know, I was gonna color you up when you came through.
Wait. I ain't on the channel. What's the channel?
It's called Chef Disaster. The one that always be in your chat. Word. Yeah, Queen Maya, you real positive. Word up, you real positive. I mean, you do got some drama, you know, as far as because people got pushback to your message. But if people didn't push back to your message, that means your message wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Your message is strong. That's why they gonna push back. That's the Loke in the chat, y'all. You know what I mean? Subscribe to his channel and go check out the Wake and Bake. Before we get started on asking the Loke, SBI, go ahead and plug your channel in and all your platforms where they can find you at.
The IG is Spotted Loke Most Easty, the number 7. On YouTube, it's just Spotted Loke Most East. YouTube.com/Spotted Loke Most East.
Word. Spider Loke Most Easty. I hope you all heard that. That's him right there in the chat. Go check him out. Definitely worth it. He has a word of the day. He got Fabulous Food Friday. He got Baymac closing. He got Illiterate album, the album that just dropped. He got bomb ass videos with that for the fellas. He definitely got he got the queens around him. He got some queens, but they got the right head on their shoulders. So you got to come with the real. You know what I'm saying? You don't keep groupies around him.
At all.
He keep positive women that you can get something from, that you gotta respect before you open up your mouth to them.
The Loke EP dropped on the 17th on all platforms.
Word. Say that again. You gotta speak up. It went a little low.
Okay. EP entitled The Loke gonna be available on all platforms on the 17th. That's Sunday. I mean that's this Friday.
Word. You heard that? Yeah. You know I'm gonna be checking that out. I've been banging Illiterate. I've been banging Illiterate for like, I'm gonna say a full month or two right now.
That's right.
Back to back,
right.
Going hard.
But,
My Hustle, Hate on Me, yo.
that's right.
In Between the Lines.
Hate on Me Saturday. We're shooting a video for Hate on Me Saturday too.
Word. The video for Hate on Me is gonna be Saturday. I know he got a
Saturday, yeah.
album release party coming up on the 15th.
Yeah, for the Loke. On the 18th.
On the
They're gonna
18th.
shoot the video the same night.
So if you in the California area, I think Third Degree is in California. Go check out the Loke. It's pocket friendly. I believe they said it was what, $15 a ticket or something like that.
20 at the door. The link is in my bio on IG.
Word. You'll definitely want to go check the Loke out because his movement is on the up and coming, and so is his music. But more importantly, the positivity that he's pushing for these young men, these young women and young men out here is on the come up. I see a lot of young men wanting to be like you, no matter what you look like on the outside, what you are on the inside. A lot of young men are aspiring to be. So right now we're gonna get into
Thank you.
no doubt, Loke. You know I really mean that. Yo, we about to get into Ask the Loke. I don't want to hold up you beautiful people's time. I know the Loke is real busy. You got a lot of things going on. So we're going to ask the Loke, y'all. What we all been waiting for all day. Let's ask the Loke. Let's get that narrative on Community Love. If y'all got any questions y'all want to ask, feel free to put them in the chat. I'll read them and he'll give his perspective if he wants to. So the first question I want to ask the Loke is, being the background that you have, how hard was it for you to come up out the mud, so to speak, to get out of poverty and be successful, and how important was it for you to do that?
Well, it's when you put the difficulty, when you put the formula in the question like they say, how hard, it's only in perspective to the next person's experience. So I won't try to make it seem like it was extremely hard, but I know that it takes a lot of sacrifices when the environment that we come from, when you have nothing, you're trying to make something out of nothing. But in order to be able to make something out of nothing, you have to go all in. And a lot of times that means turning your back on activities that are more popular, or spending time doing things that doesn't actually seem like it makes sense to the average person, and just believing. And I guess, you know, when you say how hard it was, it's hard to meter, but I can't say it wasn't easy. It's not easy, and I don't like to put it in the past tense because
I ain't gonna try to trick nobody and make nobody think I made it to a point where I can't still fall off. So it's still an everyday grind. So every day I make my mind to wake up, get up, go out and be successful on a daily basis.
That's what's up, Luke. That's definitely an answer I expected you to say. I mean, I know you'll hear the realness in this King's answers right off the bat, but I'm telling you, if you'll follow the Wake and Bake show, he puts a lot of things where they need to be at because in his answers is not biased. Right now, you're just getting a little bit of what I mean to when I say this man is a great king. I mean, he asks his kids. His kids will tell you. His kids will show you when you see the happiness on their face when he's spending time with them. You know what I'm saying? You'll see you'll see the joy in their faces. That means he's a part of their life. Their face glow when they're around SPI. You know what I'm saying? And
Thank you.
Yo, Spider, I'm serious.
That's one of the most valuable things that I possess, bro. Like without that, I wouldn't be too happy with myself. So just for that to be apparent from the outside looking in is just real rewarding to me, man. I appreciate you just being able to acknowledge, observe that and acknowledge that about yourself. That's humbling, man. That is humbling.
Yo, it's the best when you see someone right in your position, and I know you. As far as what you allow people to know, I get the same access to you, maybe a little bit more because real recognize real sometimes, but I've gotten the same access to you as other people, and I see nothing. I've seen nothing but realness. I've seen nothing but realness, and I wanna do my part as far as uplifting the community, right? And with your perspective, with the way you've been answering questions, like how you felt about the T.I. snitching situation, how you feel about masculinity, how you are with your kids.
You know, Jeff. I really don't utilize my feelings. I don't speak on how I feel. I just analyze the facts and I assess them and I attempt to get to the bottom line. I haven't really spoken how I feel about the issue. The fact is, I saw with my own eyes T.I. still in the stand and testify on behalf of the prosecution in a murder case where the suspect, as a result, received a gazillion years.
Right.
And so I have never said how I felt about that.
Right.
It's just the fact that it happened, bro.
And that's not the type of men I want to raise. And there's people following people that have these type of behaviors and mannerisms that the children are following, whether they know it or not. They'll be picking up on that type of behavior, and I'm not for that.
In that season of his life, when he fell to that low, he also participated in the Crime Stoppers commercial. But other than that, I haven't even said how I feel about that. I have people call me a hater just because I saw him sit on the stand. It blows my mind.
Yo,
I saw with my own eyes that I'm a hater just because I saw it.
That's his action, Lo. But
right. Yeah, I know you know, I know, but
that's his actions. So with us talking about that, it leads us to the next question we want to ask the Lo. Okay. With a lot of things going on in the neighborhood, how do you feel about? It's a crazy question. I want you to answer it to the best of your ability. How do you feel about the no snitching in your community, and when is it okay to snitch, so to speak? Is there an instance where it's okay to do that?
See, this question and the concept has gotten so blown out of proportion. It's kind of hard,
right?
Like, the bottom line is snitching is only like the term is begun. I don't even know what the general public accepts for a definition, but I'm gonna tell you from the origin of what we call keeping it G. We don't talk to the police.
Snitches get stitches. All that comes from the culture of you don't say nothing. You don't have to even open your mouth to tell. You can wink your eye. You can close your eye. You can kick a rock. You can nod your head. Anytime you're trying to aid the police in doing their job, you got a situation going on. We stay away from all situations.
That's right. I respect that. I definitely can respect that.
All that trying to find a different color when it's cool. Let's see when we gonna all get in the tank and try to tell somebody to claim they gun. Nah, we don't go about it that way. Now, though, when you talk about the neighborhood and the community, the shit is so rampant. Niggas is killing and standing out on the block with their chest out.
Right.
I tap out. I'm not involved.
Right. Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that, and we got the same perspective on that. Let's see if anybody got anything to say about it in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Real quick. All right. Nobody got too much to say. They all agree with us. We got a lot of... yeah, nah. It's real over here, Luke.
It's fact.
Word.
It's fact.
All right. Another question. So, with young men having less opportunities to reach their goals and things like that, this one is a motivational question for the community of young men. What do you want to tell them about reaching their goals and being what it is they want to be in life? We want to know the Loke's perspective.
I mean, I find it quite difficult to just give general advice to everybody and find something that's going to hit home and that everybody can take. Because I feel like everybody experience is so individual and different, and everybody has to utilize different tools and different angles and different outlets in order to get where they're going. But I know this: if you put one foot in front of the other, eventually you reach anywhere you're trying to go. Being complacent, sitting still, and not trying to do nothing is your worst enemy. I feel like as long as you put the positive, constructive energy out into the universe, you're going to come back with something that's going to be productive in time. And it doesn't always end out the way you plan. It doesn't always go smoothly. But one step, one foot, the next foot. Just keep pushing. The marathon continues.
The marathon continues. Yo, great answer. If my son was listening to this, I definitely would want him to take heed to that. It's just like the first time I ever heard you say, "Be about your money at all costs," because it was influential to me. Because when you said it, you stopped the stream immediately, and that's became like your signature thing to do now. But yo, it was powerful. It was real powerful. And it made me start to, even though, I had value anyway, but it made me start to look at every penny now and appreciate it and how I spend it too. Like I don't just spend it now I invest it. So when I go to a store and I'm buying something to eat, I'm investing in my health.
Now let me show you how iron sharpens iron. That's one of the most common phrases. Late great Q.A. Christ Naval Nip used to always repeat to me, but I bless you with a jewel, and you take it to a level deeper, and now I'm looking at me feeding myself as an investment. I like that perspective.
Yo, I appreciate you, Loke. I do, bro. I do. So if in closing, if there's anything you want to add to community love, you go right ahead. We're gonna
I just want to appreciate you and the community for inviting me and opening the doors for me. The community revolution is in progress. The marathon continues to be about your ends, your motivation, your money, your manhood, your masculinity, your morals at all costs. Daddy used to always say, "Don't take wood nickels." That means stay sharp, keep your head on the swivel. And I appreciate you, CD.
Yo, peace and love, Loke. Thank you for coming through. Thanks for showing up to Socially Balanced TV, and maybe we'll get a part 2 to Ask the Loke in the future.
Just let me know when you need me. Socially Balanced TV, that's where it's at. Big time. You already know you gotta be direct.
Alright, peace and love to you, King.
My nigga, Facto Phillips, keep it a good one, y'all.
You heard. So y'all heard it from the Loke itself. We asked the Loke how important certain issues is to the community and to the growth of the community, and he gave us a great perspective. If you notice, he never dove right into the question. He thought about what he said before he said it, and he followed up with a proper answer. See, certain answers are not to be generalized. Certain questions can't get a blanketed answer. These are the things I want you to pay attention to. This is why I brought Spider Loke over to Socially Balanced TV, because I know his perspective is strong. I know he breaks down questions and then he regurgitates greatness. So let's put some hearts in the chat for the Loke. Peace and love to him. Let's wish him greatness on his plight in life, y'all. Salute to the Loke. Black love in the chat. Word up. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Did Chef Disaster come through with the lit content? Is Spider Loke most easty bringing his perspective to Socially Balanced TV? That's why we Socially Balanced TV. That man's perspective is way out there for a lot of y'all. But he lets you get a little sample of it. You want more of it, check out his movie. He's been in movies. Check out his clothing. Go ahead and tap in with him on the Wake and Bake in the morning. Get that knowledge. The word of the day. Enjoy your Fast Food Friday. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to y'all. For real, for real. Salute to the Loke for making our first episode of Ask the Loke a successful episode. It was a little bit in the middle, but we got through that because the strong Queen Ma'at Girl TV came through and she dropped that knowledge on us. Salute to Queen Ma'at Girl TV for coming through like the ace in the hole she is. Let's go. Hearts in the chat for Queen Ma'at Girl TV. Word up. Appreciate you. Gotta hit the Loke. We gotta put the Loke in blue. It's only right to put the Loke in blue. So he in blue now. So if he ever come back through, he'll be blued up. Cause it's a beautiful thing. You heard? Queen Ma'at Girl TV, you heard? For sure. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this like this right here. I know y'all gonna love this. I know y'all gonna love this. Rest in heaven to Neighborhood Nip. Peace and love to you, bro. Thanks for showing up to Socially Balanced TV. Smash that like button on your way out. And I just want y'all to know, y'all can count on me. You can count on the Loke for a dope perspective. You can count on Queen Ma'at Girl TV to be there with her strong content, which she feels like is not for everybody, but it can be for anybody who's willing to take it in. Peace and love to everybody who showed up in the chat and who received that blue wrench. That's an honor. Appreciate it. It'll do more for you than you know it will, because I'm a great individual and I spread love and not hate. So we're gonna go in closing with a joint by SBI and Nipsey Hussle called Count on Me. Let's go. Peace and love, spread love, not hate. We out here.
Family broken, so I stand with my niggas. Showed up to every shootout, but I ran for my feelings. Time for those, I got a plan to get millions. Whoever don't agree, I'll see you back at the buildings. That's why I never let y'all act like a victim. That's why I never let y'all kill my ambition. You are built for the mission. Mark my colors in the back of the village. Remember Tony started washing them dishes. It was all a decision. Fast died, he took a part of me with him. Heart broken like my artery missing. Fuck all of you niggas. Team broke, they can't harvest you nigga. Swore shit, it gotta work to it, nigga.
I used to know you on the photo. I used to know that I could count on you. All that pressure that is slow down. Pray my son never face what I go through. Yeah. Get it on what it feel like. And if it isn't feeling like what it feel like. Now my life is a struggle and it get worse. I ain't complaining about it. I just ain't never had a thing about it.
My life it don't damage, ain't understanding, can't call family, no. And cross one my closest, I ain't gon' show too much emotion. My low one come off on, I pick her right away. I know I'm living wrong, if it's the right way. I was too busy trying to get heavy, I was lying away. A lot of niggas that came with me ain't on my side today. I was trying to leave some of these songs in case I die today. Every time I need something lean on, I drink that spot away. So it don't feel how it feels to me, cause I've been through it and it did what it did to me. I trusted you and now it's beef for me. It's my little partner, you do that beef for me.
And I ain't never jumped in my feelings, I had before you. I used to know that I could count on you. All that pressure that is slow down. Pray my son never face what I go through. Get it on what it feel like. And if it isn't feeling like what it feel like. Now my life is a struggle and it get worse. I ain't complaining about it. I just ain't never feel the same about it.
Mathematical mode, marathon and making moves, taking the heartbreaking news, make major breaking news. Nephews, nieces, siblings, see, stay confused. Waking up, shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fools. Chosen child from the now down, stakes is huge. Snakes and fake straddling the gate, it's too late to choose. Through violent visions, gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Shoes don't die, we multiply. I ain't make the rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise, I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoe. Jesus to the generations, you never save me on my babies. Most beautiful gift Pluto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides price? I couldn't view the slide twice, cause they crucified Christ.
I just wanna know that I could count on you. All that pressure that is slow down. Pray my son never face what I go through. Yeah. Get it on what it feel like. And if it isn't feeling like what it feel like. Now my life is a struggle and it get worse. I ain't complaining about it. I just ain't never had a thing about it.
My life it don't damage, ain't understanding, can't call family, no. And cross one my closest, I ain't gon' show too much emotion. My low one come off on, I pick her right away. I know I'm living wrong, if it's the right way. I was too busy trying to get heavy, I was lying away. A lot of niggas that came with me ain't on my side today. I was trying to leave some of these songs in case I die today. Every time I need something lean on, I drink that spot away. So it don't feel how it feels to me, cause I've been through it and it did what it did to me. I trusted you and now it's beef for me. It's my little partner, you do that beef for me.
And I ain't never jumped in my feelings, I had before you.
I used to know that I could count on you.
All that pressure that is slow down.
Pray my son never face what I go through.
Get it on what it feel like. And if it isn't feeling like what it feel like. Now my life is a struggle and it get worse. I ain't complaining about it. I just ain't never feel the same about it.
Let's go. Peace and love, spread love, not hate. Thanks for showing up to Socially Balanced TV with Axe the Lope, with Spider Lope. We call him SBI. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. If you hit that like button, come through again for another episode. Make sure you check out Spider Lope's channel. It's in the chat. Also, come back for another episode, our 7th episode of Surviving Love. Let's go. Peace and love. Spread love, not hate. Stay great. I'm out.